What's up guys, LeftBurst here, and today we have the 3 brand new products from the brand new Beyblade series, Beyblade Burst Super King, or maybe it's Sparking. I'm gonna call it Super King because that's what it says on the box. Anyway, so yeah, Takara Tomy released a brand new series of Beyblades, Beyblade Super King, aka Beyblade Sparking, and yeah, they released 3 of them, and I have all 3 of them here. Usually I don't do unboxings on this channel, but I felt like because it's the new series, like I should do an unboxing. So I'm gonna box all 3 of them in one video because why not? Anyway, so yeah, here are the 3 Beyblades you can get, at least to start with. On the release date of Beyblade Burst Super King, you have Super Hyperion, King Helios, and my favorite one in the bunch, freaking Ragnarok. Oh my god, they made the new Ragnarok amazing. Look at Glide Ragnarok. Oh, this is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, let's get into unboxing them. I guess we'll start off with the best one. At least this is what I've heard is the best one from the videos I've seen. This is Super Hyperion. It's an attack type Beyblade, a red attack type Beyblade, which is quite interesting because usually attack type Beyblades are like blue. It's owned by this guy. He kind of looks like Volt mixed with Kirishima from My Hero, like a little Kirishima. He's kind of funny. And here is the back of the box. It's kind of weird for the new products of Beyblade for Super King Beyblades. They kind of like switched the back of the box with the front of the box. It kind of like flipped over, which I mean that's cool, I guess. Anyway, so here's the back of the box. It explains all of the parts. The new Super King Beyblades, they have a new gimmick to the layer. You know how GT had like a gimmick to the layer where it had like a chip, a weight? The new Super King Beyblades, they have a chip, a ring, and a chassis, and there's 2 different types of chassis. You have one chassis which fuses the disc with the chassis, and then you have a normal chassis, which is just a chassis which you can put a normal disc on. The one that comes on Super Hyperion and King Helios, those are double chassis, so they're basically a chassis fused with a disc. Alright, and yeah, it comes with the Exceed driver. The Exceed driver, and I heard the Exceed driver is quite good, so yeah, let's open this thing up. I kind of want to preserve the box, but at the same time, I don't really care. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Okay, so here is the oh, it just fell out. Oh, that sounded so heavy. Holy moly, look at this thing. It's just like a chunk of metal. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. You know, I always wanted like a Beyblade series to have like the gimmick that Nightmare Longinus has, and I'm pretty sure that's what this Beyblade series is, with the chassis. Anyway, let's start off with the layer. Here is the layer. This is Super Hyperion, and it looks pretty cool. I definitely like it. It's a lot more oval shaped than I thought it was. I thought it was more circle shaped, but no, it has a very aggressive shape. Oval is very good for attack. It like hits like a wall, and it's really cool. I definitely like the color scheme. I like the gold. I wish King Helios had gold. It has silver. Frick you, King Helios, but I like the gold a lot better than silver. Anyway, so yeah, this one looks amazing. Now, surprisingly, the layer, or sorry, not the layer, but the ring and the chip in this series does not have teeth. The chassis is actually the part that has teeth. So the chassis is like the most important part of the Beyblade, especially if you have a double chassis, because it's like the weight, the disc, the teeth, it's basically everything. Anyway, so yeah, there's not really much to say about this layer besides that it's an oval shape. I guess it's red, and it's probably good for attack. Moving on to basically the whole entire Beyblade. Again, this is what's going to decide how the Beyblade performs. It just has so much weight to it, and yeah, overall, it does have a very attack type shape, or attack like shape. These chassis, some chassis are dual spin, but this one is a right spin only chassis. That's just because if it was left spin, then these like major spikes would come into contact, and that probably just shred a bunch of Beyblades, so we do not want this guy to be dual spin. Alright, moving on to the final part, we have the Exceed driver, and I heard so many good things about this driver. Like, I heard that it's probably going to be one of the best attack type drivers. It reminds me, it's free spin by the way, so it has a rubber flat in the middle, and then it has a free spin ring. It reminds me of Destroy, except with rubber, and that just sounds super exciting, so I'm really excited to see how this thing performs in the stadium. And I'm pretty sure King Helios comes with a similar driver as well. So yeah, how you put the chassis on the layer, it literally just snaps on, so you just put it in and then snap. Wait, it's really satisfying. I've heard this. Well, let me bring it up to the mic. It's really satisfying. Wait. Okay, that wasn't that satisfying. It was kind of satisfying. Anyway, so yeah, here is the Beyblade. Oh, this one's so big. It's so cool. Here is Super Hyperion. I think this is 1A Exceed. Oh my god, that's awesome. Alright, moving on to the next one. We have King Helios. And I was bashing on King Helios, but I think I do like King Helios better than Super Hyperion. I just like the look of King Helios better. Like, it just looks better. And I like attack types, or sorry, I like balance types more than attack types. So yeah, here is King Helios on the back. Here is King Helios's parts. Again, it comes with a double chassis. This one is 1 balance, and then it comes with the driver zone, which that's such a cool name for a driver. And the zone driver, if I'm not mistaken, is basically the same thing as the Exceed driver, except instead of a rubber flat, it has plastic sharp, which is going to act somewhat like Unite in the stadium. And if you guys know, I flippin' love the Unite driver, so I'm really excited to open this Beyblade. Alright, and the gimmick to this Beyblade is that it has 2 different modes. It's kind of like Hell Salamander in a way. It has a 5-blade mode and then a 10-blade mode. The 5-blade mode, you're going to get more attack or more impact. The 10-blade mode, you're going to get less impact, so it's going to be more of a defense mode. Alright, so yeah, let's open this thing up. Oh my god, the blue looks amazing. Oh my goodness, this Beyblade is gorgeous. Look at this thing. Okay, you know what? I do like the silver. I think the silver looks really nice and really. Look at that blue. It's like a glossy blue. Oh, this Beyblade is beautiful. Oh my goodness. You know, at first, I thought Glide Ragnarok was the best Beyblade to release out of the 3, but now, I think King Helios is the best. Look at that color scheme. It looks so nice. Holy moly. Anyway, so yeah, unlike its counterpart, Super Hyperion, it's a lot rounder, so that'll give it a lot more stamina and better defense because it is a balance type Beyblade. And yeah, there's not much to say about the ring or the chip. I mean, it looks kind of cool, I guess. I love the color scheme. Oh my god, it's beautiful. Moving on to the next part. Whoa! This is... Look how much metal is on this thing. It looks so, like, rigid, so jaggy. Oh, that's awesome! And I love the color scheme. It's like a dark blue. It makes the layers stand out. Look at that. Look at that. That's so pretty. I love this Beyblade's color scheme. The color scheme is amazing. But yeah, here is... Sorry, I got distracted. Here's the double chassis. It's 1 balance, and it does feel quite heavy. It's kind of like a super upgrade version. You guys remember the Meteor frame back in the God series? It's like a super upgrade Meteor frame, and oh my god, it's so cool. Alright, moving on to the final part. Here we have the final part. This is Zone, and yeah, it's basically the same exact thing as the Exceed driver, except it has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a plastic sharp instead of rubber flat. So yeah, it's gonna act like the Unite driver, kind of like how Storm Spriggan did in the stadium. It's gonna go in the middle of the stadium, but then it can also perform counterattacks. Oh, it's so cool. Alright, let's put this thing together. Wait a second. Okay, yeah, that's pretty satisfying. And here is the Beyblade. Oh, it's a left spin Beyblade. Okay, that's interesting. Here is King Helios 1B Zone. Oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so nice. I like it so much. It's amazing. Alright, finally moving on to the last Beyblade. Here we have Glide Ragnarok. And what they did to Ragnarok is amazing. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I flippin' love this new Ragnarok. Because it has 3 wings. It's a lot circular than other Ragnaroks. It doesn't really look like a Ragnarok, but that's what I like about it. Like, they couldn't have done anything more with the pre-existing Ragnarok design, so they decided to go on to like a different design, and they gave it 3 wings. What's better than 2 wings, guys? 3 wings. That's just math. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's owned by Rantaro in the anime. Rantaro is coming back. I'm pretty sure his brother's coming back to Ranjiro, and they're both going to use this Ragnarok. Here's the back of the box. Unlike the other 2 Beyblades that we unboxed, Ragnarok comes with a single chassis, which basically means it's a lot lighter than the double chassis, but you can put a disc on it. And the disc on this guy is crazy. It comes with the wheel disc, and what I've heard, the wheel disc is insanely heavy. And yeah, also it comes with Revolve for some reason. Don't ask. They should have released Eternal. At least give us Eternal. If you're not going to give us Barry, give us Eternal, please. But I mean, Revolve isn't a horrible stamina type driver. And let's open this thing up. I already unboxed it because I was really hyped for this Beyblade, and I couldn't wait to record a video. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, here is Glide Ragnarok, and it looks really cool. I definitely really like this Beyblade. here is the layer. The layer is, it feels like a normal layer because of course it doesn't have a double chassis, it has a single chassis. The way you take the single chassis off is you take the disc, the little prong on the disc, and you just wedge it between the ring and the chassis, and then you should be able to get it out. There we go. Here is the chassis. This is 1 stamina, aka 1S, and yeah, I mean it's a pretty light chassis, but all the weight does seem to be towards the outside, which should give the Beyblade quite a bit of stamina. As for the Glide Ragnarok layer, here it is. It has 3 wings on it, which is that's just so cool. I love the 3 wings. Again, what's better than 2 wings, 3 wings? Although it does have a very round shape, it has some major contact, or not some major contact points, but some decent contact points, which does not help with burst resistance. So this Beyblade's probably gonna burst quite a lot. So yeah, let's put the chassis back on this thing. You just snap it into place like before. And yeah, let's move on to the next part. Here is the disc that comes on this Beyblade. The disc is named Wheel, and unlike the GT discs, it doesn't have a gimmick to it. Basically, this disc is just extremely heavy. It's a pure metal disc. You can't put a frame on it, but it's so heavy. I think it's the heaviest disc in the game at around 30 grand, and it is humongous. Let me just compare it to Gravity. I have a Gravity disc right here. Gravity used to be the heaviest disc in the game back in the dual layer series, but now it's one of the lighter discs. But yeah, look how big it is. Compared to like Gravity, that is insane. This thing is so heavy, so big, and all the weight is towards the outside, which should give the Beyblade extreme stamina. I believe that this is probably going to be one of the most competitive discs in the game. It is just insanely heavy, all the weight towards the outside. It's going to be really good for stamina, might even be good for attack because of its weight. So yeah, this is a really competitive disc. Alright, moving on to the final part. Here is the driver. It is Revolve. We've seen this before many times. It first released like 2 years ago on Rising Ragnarok, ironically, and they decided to put it on this Ragnarok, which honestly, I know I sound like annoyed, but I'm not actually that annoyed. And Revolve isn't even that bad, and they gave it like this kind of creamy gold color, which looks really cool. So yeah, here is Glide Ragnarok 1S Wheel Revolve, and here are the 3 Super King Beyblades. Also, I realized this today. It was like a big brain realization. A lot of people probably already know this, but like I didn't figure it out till today because I'm stupid. But the series is called Beyblade Burst Super King, right? It's called Beyblade Burst Super King, but if you take Super and King, it's Super Hyperion and King Helios. So it takes like the 2 prefixes from the Beyblade, and that's why it's called Beyblade Burst Super King. But if you say Super King in a Japanese accent, it kind of sounds like sparking, suparking. So that's just so creative because the launchers spark. Isn't that amazing? It all comes like full circle. I just thought that was awesome. Anyway, I'm stupid. Let's go to the stadium and let's test these guys out. Let's see which one's the best. I heard this one's the best, but maybe that's not true. Maybe this one's the best, or maybe Ragnarok's the best. Ragnarok's never the best, but we'll see. I definitely want to test Ragnarok out first, so let's put Ragnarok against, ooh, I want to save King Helios for later, so we'll do that one later. Let's test Ragnarok against Super Hyperion. Also, I do have the brand new sparking launcher. As you see, it's like a normal launcher, except it has like flint there, so it sparks. Watch this. I don't know if you can see the spark because of the lighting, but it does it. Believe me, we're not going to use that one today though, because honestly, it's cool, but I like the LR launchers better, so we're going to be using the LR launchers. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Oh my goodness, that thing is so heavy. It's so heavy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And there's, that one's heavy too. Oh! It just destroyed Ragnarok. This is kind of nostalgic because Ragnarok is a Beyblade that always gets destroyed. Ragnarok's notorious, at least during the single layer and dual layer days, for having like the best parts. It came with like Gravity, it came with Heavy, Survive, Revolve, but for some reason it always managed to take the best parts and ruin it with the layer. And it seems like nothing's changed because this thing's bursting like crazy. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ragnarok. 3, 2, 1, shoot. And there is Super Hyperion. Oh, the Exceed driver's actually like really cool. I'm really liking the Exceed driver. I say that as it just goes around Ragnarok, but I think just the way it performs in the stadium, it has a very good flower pattern. Again, I'm saying that as it's not doing the flower pattern, but yeah, let's see who's gonna win this one. Ragnarok, you better win. If you lose, I'm gonna be very disappointed. I'm gonna give that one to Ragnarok. I think it barely won, like barely. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ragnarok. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Hyperion. Let's see how Hyperion does against Ragnarok. Don't do that. Hit the Beyblade, my goodness. Maybe I don't like how Exceed works. Oh! And a last minute burst, that was awesome. Although I did need to help the Beyblade. Let's try Ragnarok against King Helios next. This beautiful Beyblade, it looks amazing. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Ragnarok, 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, Ragnarok won. Oh, that's crazy. Let's do one more battle. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. There's Ragnarok, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And there is King Helios. Alright, I definitely like Unite more than the Zone Driver. I mean, the Zone Driver is interesting. I guess it gives the Beyblade more life after death. Although, it doesn't give the Beyblade as much life after death as you would expect. For a free spinning part, like Revolve, it's getting beat by Revolve. Well, at the same time, Ragnarok does have the wheel disc, which should help with momentum, so I don't know. Anyway, the winner of this battle is going to be Ragnarok again. I guess for the last battle, put King Helios versus Super Hyperion and see who wins. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go shoot. King Helios. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. Super Hyperion. Oh yeah, Super Hyperion. It's just so fun to use. It hits so hard. Anyway, but I mean, King Helios isn't doing bad either. Oh, look at those counterattacks. That's actually really cool. I take it back. The Zone Driver is pretty epic. Alright, and the winner of this battle... Ooh, that was close. I think Super Hyperion might have had that one, though. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Oh, and Super Hyperion destroys King Helios and then jumps out of the stadium. 3, 2, 1, shoot. King Helios. 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And there is Super Hyperion. Oh my goodness, solid. Oh, that was overkill. But in the end, King Helios managed to win. So yeah, overall, I feel like all the Beyblades are pretty good. I definitely do think that Super Hyperion's probably the best one out of the group, but King Helios isn't horrible, and Ragnarok does have some pretty good stamina. Anyway, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave some comments on like what battles you want me to do. I'm thinking of like versing like one of these Beyblades against all ultimate combos. You guys want to see that? Or maybe all full combos? That'll be kind of fun. Anyways, yeah, see you guys later. LeftBurst out. Oh wait, yeah, frick. Also, Jake can't come over because of quarantine. I'll try to get him over, but like, I don't know if his parents will let him. And it's probably smart for him not to come over because social distancing and stuff. Keep practicing social distancing. Alright, bye.